I'm Treasurer Stacey Garrity, and I'm thrilled that you're saving for your child's future with the PA 529 Guaranteed Savings Plan. Our experts at Treasury are here to help you with anything you need, from depositing funds, to selecting your tuition level, to making withdrawals for education expenses. One of those experts is Regional Program Relationship Manager Larry Booker. In this video, he'll talk to you about many of the most common questions we receive. Thanks for your interest in the PA 529 Guaranteed Savings Plan. It's a fantastic way to save for education. If you have any questions not answered in this video, visit pa529.com, where you'll find even more resources and information on how to contact us.
Larry, you've helped thousands of people withdraw funds from their PA 529 Guaranteed Savings Plans. Can you give us a quick lesson on how to do it?
Sure, there are a couple ways to withdraw from your PA 529 Guaranteed Savings Plan account. First, let's take a look at how to make a withdrawal online. Of course, you'll need to log into your PA 529 account to get started. If you need assistance accessing online or resetting a password, visit pa529.com. Click on the password reset overview or call 1-800-440-4000 and a representative will be happy to assist you reset your password. Once you log into your account, on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see the option to make a withdrawal. Click that button to get started. Next, you'll confirm the school that your beneficiary is attending and the residency level, if applicable. This is commonly needed if the student is attending a Pennsylvania publicly funded school.
I think this is something that can be confusing. What if a child goes to an out-of-state school? The system doesn't recognize the FAFSA school code. Why not?
That's right, and here's why. You only need to enter the school code if your student attends a publicly funded Pennsylvania school that we track in our system. An easy way to check this is to look at our annual tuition rate card that you can find online at pa529.com. If your school isn't included on that rate card, you don't need to enter a school code on that step. Next, you'll need to verify the semester for which you're making the payment and click the Next button. You'll want to be sure that the semester you're requesting payment for matches the tuition bill that you will be supplying to certify the withdrawal. On the next screen, you'll see your total account balance available. You then enter the amount that you need withdrawn for tuition, fees, and room and board at the top and where you want your payment to go, whether to the school, to the account owner, to the beneficiary, or to a third party.
Are tuition, fees, and room and board the only qualified expenses?
Not at all. A little bit lower on that same page, you'll be able to enter expenses for books, supplies, equipment, and other expenses. And equipment can include a laptop as long as it's primarily used by the beneficiary while they're enrolled at an eligible educational institution.
That's great, thanks. Can you give us some examples of costs that are not qualified educational expenses?
Of course, expenses that are not qualified include parking, transportation, health insurance, late fees and past due account balances, non-mandatory fees such as those associated with Greek life or tutoring, and costs related to preparatory or placement testing. Unfortunately, tickets to football and basketball games are also non-qualified expenses.
Do I have to make my payment directly to the school? What if I already paid the school and need to reimburse myself?
You can have those payments sent to a school, third party, or back to yourself as the account owner. You can select that from the specific drop-down. At the very bottom, you'll have the ability to put in the student's student ID from their tuition bill, and you can verify that the total payments match. And when you're done, you click the Next button. Additionally, please be careful on this page when entering any amount over $1,000. Any dollar amount over $1,000 should not include commas. At the very end, you'll be able to review and submit your payment. You'll see the dollar amount that you want to have sent and where you want it to go. In our example, we're having $400 sent to the account owner's home address and $500 sent to the school. To make any payment from the Guaranteed Savings Plan, whether it's for tuition, rent in an apartment, or to buy books, the GSP does require the student's tuition bill for qualified withdrawals, and only the tuition bill.
Only the tuition bill? What about receipts for things like books, supplies, and maybe even the laptop?
We don't need any of those. We do recommend that you, the account owner, hang on to those receipts for your own records. But for us, all we need is a tuition bill to certify your beneficiary's enrollment. It's a tuition bill that essentially unlocks your account for all other qualified expenses. That's because using your PA 529 account for qualified educational expenses is self-certifying. That means it's incumbent upon the account owner to ensure that their expenses are qualified and fall within the parameters of the school's cost of attendance. It is very important that you do this. You can typically find your school's cost of attendance on their website or with a quick Google search. Once you supply an itemized tuition bill certifying enrollment, you're now able to withdraw for qualified educational expenses up to that cost of the attendance figure. Keep in mind that some figures are provided per semester and some are an annual calculation. So let's get back to uploading your tuition bill. You'll have to save your tuition bill as a file on your computer so that you can upload it to us. Typically, a PDF or picture file works just fine. Just click on the blue button, choose a file to select that document, and you confirm it by checking the little box at the bottom. An itemized tuition bill should clearly display the school's name, the beneficiary's name, the semester the bill is for, and a list of all charges incurred that semester. If everything looks good, you'll click Submit.
How long does it take from the time when the information is submitted until the payment is made?
Now, a little something about processing times. The PA Treasury has very stringent security on all funds coming in and out. Our processing times, especially for ACH transactions, are a little longer than you may typically expect. Generally, withdrawals by check take 7 to 10 business days to process, and then are subject to standard USPS delivery times. Withdrawals by ACH can take up to 8 business days to process. A recent change to note. You can now make multiple online withdrawals within a semester. Previously, PA 529 account owners were limited to 1 online withdrawal per semester. Now, you're able to request as many online withdrawals as you need.
What if someone would rather not make a withdrawal online?
That's no problem. Now we're showing you how to make a distribution using a payment authorization form. And you would have selected that option at the very beginning of this walkthrough. The paper form looks like this on page 2. The school information is at the top of the page. The amount available is also there. There are 3 sections: payment to the school of attendance, payment to account owner, and payment to beneficiary or third party. You simply fill in the expenses that you want to pay to each of those different places, then you sign the bottom and date it. You don't have to fill in all 3, just the field you're requesting a withdrawal for. Important to remember, the PA Treasury doesn't accept electronic signatures. Any signature, whether on a payment authorization form, a letter of instruction, or any other form, must possess a real ink signature from the account owner or authorized agent submitting the withdrawal request. Along with this form, you will need to attach a copy of the student's tuition bill, and then you can mail it or fax it back to us. The fax number is 617-559-2456.
If someone needs help with other aspects of their PA 529 account, who do they contact?
If you have any additional questions, visit pa529.com or give us a call at 1-800-440-4000. We're happy to help.